What if an empire could rise not just on the strength of its armies, but on the foundation of its ambition, its laws, and the sheer force of its cultural influence? Imagine a civilization that spanned from the misty hills of Britannia to the sun-drenched shores of Egypt, shaping the course of history for centuries. The Roman Empire, with its blend of military might and political cunning, not only conquered lands but left an indelible mark on the tapestry of human civilization. From the grandeur of its emperors to the brilliance of its engineers, delve into a saga where power, passion, and the pursuit of greatness collide to forge an epic that echoes through the corridors of time. Rome was founded around 625 BC in the regions of ancient Italy known as Etruria and Latium. The city-state of Rome likely emerged when villagers from Latium joined forces with settlers from the surrounding hills. This unification was possibly in response to an Etruscan invasion. Archaeological evidence shows significant changes and unification around 600 BC, indicating the establishment of Rome as a true city. This pivotal transformation set the stage for Rome's future expansion. Shortly after the founding of the Roman Republic in the 6th century BC, Rome began its expansion. Initially, this expansion was confined to the Italian peninsula. It wasn't until the 3rd century BC that Rome extended its influence beyond Italy. Despite not yet having an emperor, Rome was already considered a great power or empire. The Republic was a network of self-governed towns and provinces, each with varying degrees of independence from the Senate. The government was led by annually elected magistrates, with the consuls being the most prominent. The concept of imperium, meaning military command, was central to their authority. The 1st century BC was marked by political and military turmoil, leading to the rise of emperors. In 44 BC, Julius Caesar briefly became a dictator before his assassination. His death led to the defeat of his assassins at the Battle of Philippi by Mark Antony and Caesar's adopted son, Octavian. However, the alliance between Antony and Octavian soon deteriorated. Octavian's forces ultimately defeated Antony and Cleopatra at the Battle of Actium in 31 BC, paving the way for a new era. In 27 BC, the Senate granted Octavian the title of princeps, or first citizen, and proconsular imperium, marking the start of the Principate. Octavian, now Augustus, wielded all meaningful authority, initiating a period of peace and prosperity known as the Pax Romana. Augustus' reign brought unprecedented stability. He established a new constitutional order that continued seamlessly, with Tiberius becoming the new emperor upon his death. Italy retained a special status as the Domina Provinciarum, or ruler of the provinces, and was considered the Rectrix Mundi, or governor of the world. As Roman provinces were established throughout the Mediterranean, Italy remained the heart of the empire, the omnium terram parens, or parent of all lands. The Pax Romana, or Roman peace, began with the rule of Augustus and lasted for 200 years. This era was marked by unprecedented social stability and economic prosperity, unifying the empire in ways never seen before. During this period, uprisings in the provinces were rare and dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. Augustus's efforts to establish a dynastic succession were challenged by his long life, which outlasted many potential heirs. The Julio-Claudian dynasty continued with Tiberius, Caligula, Claudius, and Nero. However, the dynasty ended with the tumultuous year of the 4 emperors in 69 AD. From this chaos, Vespasian emerged victorious, founding the Flavian dynasty. This was succeeded by the Nerva-Antonine dynasty, which produced the 5 good emperors: Nerva, Trajan, Hadrian, Antoninus Pius, and Marcus Aurelius. According to the contemporary historian Cassius Dio, the accession of Commodus in 180 AD marked a decline from a kingdom of gold to one of rust and iron. Later historians, such as Edward Gibbon, echoed this view, seeing Commodus's reign as the beginning of the empire's decline. In 212 AD, during Caracalla's reign, Roman citizenship was extended to all freeborn inhabitants of the empire. The Severan dynasty that followed was marked by turmoil, with emperors often meeting violent ends. The collapse of the Severan dynasty led to the crisis of the 3rd century, characterized by invasions, civil strife, economic disorder, and plague. This period is sometimes seen as the transition from classical antiquity to late antiquity. Emperor Aurelian, who reigned from 270 to 275 AD, managed to stabilize the empire militarily. Later, Diocletian took the throne in 285 AD and undertook significant reorganization and restoration efforts, including the empire's most intense persecution of Christians, known as the Great Persecution. Diocletian divided the empire into 4 regions, each ruled by a separate tetrarch. However, the tetrarchy soon collapsed after Diocletian and his co-emperor abdicated. Order was eventually restored by Constantine the Great, the first emperor to convert to Christianity. Constantine established Constantinople as the new capital of the Eastern Empire. The empire was divided along an east-west axis during the reigns of the Constantinian and Valentinian dynasties. Julian, influenced by his advisor Mardonius, briefly attempted to restore classical Roman and Hellenistic religion but was quickly succeeded by Christian emperors. Theodosius I, the last emperor to rule both East and West, made Christianity the state religion. The Western Roman Empire began to disintegrate in the early 5th century. Despite repelling various invaders, including Attila the Hun, the empire fractured from within due to the assimilation of Germanic peoples. Most historians mark the end of the Western Roman Empire in 476 AD when Romulus Augustulus was forced to abdicate by the Germanic warlord Odoacer. Odoacer declared Zeno, the Eastern Emperor, as the sole ruler but effectively governed Italy independently. The Eastern Roman Empire, known as the Byzantine Empire, continued to thrive until the fall of Constantinople in 1453. The last Roman emperor, Constantine XI Palaiologos, died in battle against Mehmed II and his Ottoman forces. Mehmed II, seeking to establish a connection to the Roman Empire, adopted the title of Caesar following his victory. The history of the Roman Empire is a testament to its resilience, strategic prowess, and cultural influence. From the Pax Romana to its eventual decline, Rome's legacy continues to shape our world today. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the history of the Roman Empire. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more captivating stories from history. See you next time.